a great way to break that cycle and to start to form a new habit that will create new and healthier cycles, for instance, is a pattern disruptor. What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another Growth Talk. Today, I feel like we need to talk about something I call pattern disruptors. Kind of dubbed it that like it's something I created, but it's definitely not. But it's something that is, it's been a reoccurring theme as of lately. So I thought that we would break it down and talk about it. Now, what a pattern disruptor serves is to make or break a new cycle. To make or break a cycle. So whether you're creating like a new habit and putting yourself into a new cycle, or you're trying to break a habit and thus create a new cycle. I believe that we go through cycles, like on a timeline, like that we're looping on cycles that are part of our wiring. Now, a great way to break that cycle and to start to form a new habit that will create new and healthier cycles, for instance, is a pattern disruptor. Now, that can be a multitude of things, like certain songs do it for me. Like if I play a certain song, it changes my mood, changes my state, disrupts the you know what I mean, the loop in my head, the cycle that I'm on, and allows me to kind of forge into a new cycle, new path. Which, like, if you struggle with addiction or like your OCD or anything like that, like God forbid you're like me and you have both of those ailments, then like it's important to disrupt your cycles and your patterns in order to get yourself out of them. And like I'll reference addiction more specifically, like when I'm, you know what I mean? When I'm stuck in my addiction with drugs or whatever, you get that tunnel vision. Like you start chasing, like you get that one track mind, like it's literally all you can think about and everything. So I found like the easiest way, once I identified that I'm in one of those cycles, is a pattern disruptor. It can be also changing like your geographic location. Like I've often referenced in the past, like wherever you go, you'll be. So like so changing locations like doesn't fix your problems, but it can serve as a temporary pattern disruptor, just to kind of to break the mold that you might be stuck in, just to start to implement new patterns, new strategies, new habits, healthier habits. So yeah, like I don't know. There's quite a few different pattern disruptors. For some reason, a little spacey this morning. I really wanted to talk about this one though, so bear with me. I'm not firing on all cylinders here for some reason this morning. But yeah, like just figure out a way to disrupt your pattern. It's basically anything that'll like change your state, or like change your approach. Like a good pattern disruptor, like if you're trying to change your morning routine, like say you wake up and smoke a bong and slug a coffee and just mope around for an hour and then usually fall back asleep, like that, you know what I mean? That could be a horrible morning routine, like if you're actually trying to do something like constructive and positive with your life. So a good pattern disruptor would be to get up and get the fuck out of the house, like right away. Just get up, get the fuck out of the house. And I do that. Like I actually do. I get the fuck up and I literally run out of the house. I walk the dogs like within 5 minutes of being awake, so I'm out the house, and then as soon as I'm done walking them, I leave for the day, and I go and do my business for the day. But yeah, like I don't know, you can kind of fill in the blanks a little bit. It's not exactly rocket science, but it's just it's a new vantage point. It's an awareness that, you know what I mean, maybe you didn't have, that I can help bring to the forefront for you how strong a pattern disruptor can be when you're trying to make or break a cycle or create a new habit or break an old one. Just remember, pattern disruption. So if you can disrupt your cycle, disrupt your patterns, you know what I mean, you will start to alter those patterns and then forge new ones. Just thought I would share that with you today. For some reason, I feel like I'm all jumbled up, so hopefully it came out in a good way and that I at least drove home the point of what I'm trying to do here with this pattern disruption topic. And until next time, let's grow together.